Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. How are you? Thank you so much for watching my video daily, and make sure you subscribe my YouTube channel over here and turn on the notification bell so you know the time that I release my videos. I release video daily and each day have different content. So I really hope that you enjoy my video. Comment below and let me know how you like my videos. Today we're going to talk about business, especially Yibu Beauty. I'm getting a lot of people really interested to know how do I creating a skincare product. So I want to kind of walk you through the beginning to the end, and this may be a long video, so get your popcorn, coffee, juice, whatever you want, and let's talk. And I hope that this will give you some the secret behind the cosmetics. First thing I want to let you know that every product that you see from Yibu Beauty, they are all custom made, meaning that we actually work with R&D and to create the product as the best. What I think is the best for the Yibu Beauty. So we're going to use the moisturizer as example today, and then you can get some idea, okay? This is the number one question I get people ask all the time. How long to take you to develop a product? Well, it's a very simple question, but very complicated answer. The length of developing a product, we're really gonna be based on the manufacturing R&D availability. So for example, if your R&D, product or research development, they are extremely busy. So every time you talk to them, they're going to place the product order, and that could take weeks to months for them to create the first batch. So it really depends. That's why skincare takes really long time to make. So let's go back to the multitasking moisturizer. How I create this and why I create this particular moisturizer. This I think went back to like almost a year ago, not quite a year ago. When I met up with my R&D, she's a very sweet lady, and our manufacturing R&D facility is based in Los Angeles, Valencia. So it's not too far from me, so I was able to go there, do a face-to-face. And let me tell you, face-to-face with them, it's the best. I can get what I need much more faster. So I come to her and say, I really need a moisturizer. So she basically said, well, tell me, what do you want your moisturizer? I say, because I knew that I'm creating a duo, the multitasking serum, and that serum is all about exfoliating. And since we're going to sell this as a kit, more like a duo together, I say it's important to me that this moisturizer provide intense hydrations, and we want to make sure that it has a similar ingredient in the whole entire Mooncast boutique. So we were looking at the product that were already made for Mooncast, and there's one ingredient we use for every single product. Actually, two ingredients. One is a hyaluronic acid, the other one is aloe vera. So we say, well, we definitely need to make sure that the moisturizer contain aloe vera and hyaluronic acid. So from there, she said, okay, so we want to create a moisturizer with hyaluronic acid and aloe vera, but what is the key ingredient? What do you want this moisturizer to do for the skin? And I share with her that it's very important that I want the moisturizer have some type of anti-aging property in there, meaning that when you use this moisturizer, it will help you to delay the aging process a little bit. She said, okay, I got all that in there. What is the texture do you want? And it's like really long process. So I share with her that we are just starting our business, and we really can afford to have many different packaging. This is the only packaging I have, the bottle. I say, well, I would need to make sure that whatever that we create will fit in here safely and easy to pump out, meaning doing this pump out. Okay, she said, okay, well, so that means the moisturizer is going to be more like a lotion to cream, but not too thick, because if the velocity, I think that's how you say it, if it's too thick, it will not pump out. I said, absolutely, you're the expert on that, that's not me. And she said, well, is any ingredient that you don't want? I said, well, we definitely don't want fragrances in there because the Mooncast Boutique is completely fragrance free. And she said, do I want oil free? I say, well, I almost said yes, but I realized that if you're using the multitasking serum that's very intense exfoliating, and if I give you an oil-free moisturizer, you may feel dehydrated. So I said for this particular one, I want something a little bit more hydrating. I don't need oil-free, especially we'll launch this in the fall season and winter time. It's perfect. And see, what else did she say? She said the color. What color do you want? I'm like, what? And I said, well, I don't really want any color. Just keep it white, keep it clean for this particular boutique. And in future, maybe we will do something different. So she said, okay, I got all my information, and she submit all the ingredient list. So she said, I will get back to you and let you know roughly when you will have the first sample. So what she did is that she told me that if all the ingredient I ask is in-house, that means in their factory they have all the ingredient, she can just mix them together really fast and get it to me. However, if there's ingredient that I want they don't have, they have to order. And that is very complicated because if you order a ingredient from an outside third-party company, then there's a process too because you don't know where the ingredient is at, do they have available, it's from whatever country, right? And then the time to ship the ingredient here, I mean, it's not a mail, it's an actual product ingredient. So that process will make this whole thing much more longer. Luckily, everything I asked, they have an ingredient in-house. So I think it was about 3-4 weeks later, she sent me the first small little sample, maybe like a 30 ml in the plastic container. And she told me that, I need to try it, make sure it's exactly what I want. And then let her know what I think. So I literally try it. Immediately, I just messaged her and say, I don't like it. She said, well, I said, it's not even 1 day yet. I said, no, I don't like it. She said, what is it you don't like about? I said, I feel the moisturizer is too tacky, kind of sticky a little bit. I said, I want it to be hydrated, but I don't want it to be sticky. I want it to feel like a lightweight lotion, but providing a lot continued hydration. And then she said, well, it will be helpful if I can give her benchmark, meaning that I need to physically send her a moisturizer, have the texture that I want, not the ingredients. So I went through my skincare cabinet and I found this moisturizer. I can't tell you what company that is. I like the texture, not the ingredient part, just the texture, because it's really hard for you to explain to somebody, say, I want this texture. I mean, unless you see it, it's impossible to create what you're looking for, right? So sending the benchmark is super important. In fact, every product that we create, I send a benchmark first, along with my wish list. And so she basically mixed them and used the benchmark as idea. So she said, okay, I got a product. And she said, well, I'll let you know when I can have this ready. Another 2 weeks went by, she sent me another batch, the little 30 ml sample. I tried it. I remember I like the texture, but there's a really strong smell in the moisturizer. I asked her, did you put fragrance in there? She said, no. I said, so what is that smell so strong? It turns out it's one of the ingredients that we're using, has a natural odor in there. I say, is there any way we can eliminate that smell? She said, well, the way to do it, you either putting a fragrance to mask them. A lot of companies do that, or you take that ingredient out, find something else. I was just like, oh my God, that's just a lot of work. So she said, okay. So she told me exactly what ingredient that was. And then she said, well, what do you want to do? I said, well, let's replace, because I don't like the way it smells. It smelled too, I don't remember what it smelled. It just smelled really weird. I don't like it. And I said, let's just take that out and make sure you give me other ingredients to do some other thing. One thing you should know that ingredients, every ingredient do a specific things, right? But a lot of ingredients do the similar things. So you can just find different ingredients. So I have to tell her that, very importantly, that when you replace this ingredient, let's find something is in-house. Because we're already 3 months in, I don't even have a sample. She said, okay, well, let me see. She said, she'll let me know what ingredients she can replace without the same. Another 2 weeks went by, so this is already like 2 months already, right? So she sent me another sample. I said, oh, okay, this is good. It feels good, kind of what I want, but not perfect yet. But let me try it first. So I tried about a week and I give some sample to my family to try it. It's all about how this product gonna absorb into the skin. Do they like it? And we pretty much like everything. And I went back to her, I say, you're gonna kill me. The texture is still a little bit too tacky. She said, well, I did the sample that you gave me. I said, I understand that, but for some reason, the ingredients make the product little bit tacky. She said, well, then she said, what would you like to reduce to? I say, well, what if we just reduce, I want that the tackiness reduce about 25%. Guess what? 3 weeks later, she gave me the same product with reduced 25%. Then it basically is like this. I said, okay, well, I like it. You know, it's not watery. It goes on very smooth, and it's not too thick. Doesn't have that very strong smell. It still have a little scent in there, which I'm okay because natural ingredient have some natural odor in there, so there's nothing I can do. But it's not to the point I don't like it, and I like the cooling feeling when you apply this moisturizer on the skin. She said, okay, well, you know, let me know what you think. And so I went ahead and tried the product literally for 30 days because it's very important that I have to like the product first before I introduce to you guys. I tried the 30 days. I really like what this product do for my skin. So basically, what is the multitasking tinted moisturizer do for the skin? Very simple. Nourish the skin, meaning that it continue hydrate your skin throughout the day or night. It doesn't feel sticky. Obviously, if you put a lot, it will feel very heavy. And you're only supposed to use 1 or 2 pump. That's it. You don't need to use more than 3 or 4 or 5 pump. I see some blogger, she was using like 6 pump. I was like, do you feel sticky? She said, yeah, it's very heavy. I said, yeah, don't use too much. You only use 2 pumps maximum or 3 pumps. Depends your skin condition. And she tried it, then it's perfect. Anyway, so we really like it. And this product also have a really cool ingredient. Let me show you what the ingredient. So I say, what is the ingredient in there make it feel very velvety? She said it's the coconut oil in there. I said, okay, cool. They're also adding a really amazing ingredient. It's the red algae. Red algae is known for anti-aging ingredient in there. Help to reduce fine lines and wrinkle. So I was very excited about the red algae in our product. And algae is not a cheap ingredient. A lot of big company, they use their key ingredients are algae, you know. Or seaweed. So we were able to find the red algae, and I really like that. Anything ingredient that you find has a very dark color, like a green tea, matcha, red algae, anything with a color in there in the natural form, original form, that means the product has a natural way to against free radical antioxidants. So this has also ability for that too. It also blended with hyaluronic acid in there. It's important to have moisturizer contain hyaluronic acid because hyaluronic acid is a moisture binder, meaning when you put this on the skin, it will provide hydration with the product by itself. Then it will seal everything, and when you put anything on top, it will hold it and then become a sealer and continue to hydrate the skin throughout the day. This is crucial because when your skin's hydrated, your skin cell will be more plump. When your skin cells more plump, your surface skin will appear more firmer looking. When your skin cell is deflated, like kind of like this, your skin will collapse, and that's what you see sagging on the skin happening. So when you use the moisturizer, you should be able to see that. But luckily that we have our multitasking serum that exfoliates the skin first. So this can penetrate it a little bit deeper so you can see better results. So then I think it was about like 4 months later, we finally approved the ingredients. Then she said, okay, now we can go in productions. This is long, right? And that goes to every single product you see on the market right now for skincare. Same thing for the makeup too, but makeup just a little bit easier because makeup does not require a lot of the ingredients, but skincare, there's a lot. And anytime you change one thing in there, you change the whole the consistency, the texture, the smell, the results. So it's very important we do all that. So this is how we made our multitasking moisturizer from Yibu Beauty. I hope that you find this information really helpful. And now I want to share with you who is this for and how to use this amazing moisturizer. This is really designed for anyone want more hydration for the skin, especially the winter time right now. And like I say, if you have severe dry, then you want to use 3 to 4 pump. If you're normal to oily, you use 1 to 2 pump. It depends. If you're super oily, I would just use 1 pump and then pat it where you need hydration most, because this will naturally blend in with your oil and provide the hydrations. Does not have a sunblock in there, so you can use this day or night or day and night. And it's in the pump. I just love the product in the pump, so it's keep the product inside clean and not being exposed to air or to any bacteria, basically. I mean, you know, that's more safe this way. And what else I want to share with you? And it can be used around the eye area if you don't have any major concerns for your eye area. Meaning that if you say, I have no problem with my eye and I put this moisturizer around my eye, I have no problem, go for it. But I don't recommend you to use this as eye cream. I put very close because it's still a little bit too heavy. You can travel too deep to the eye and cause irritations. So definitely just around the eye should be fine. And also is really great for your neck area too. Another 2 pump for the entire neck. So that's really great to hydrate your skin. Today's video really to share with you how we made our Mooncast Multitasking Moisturizer and the beginning to the end. If you found this video very interesting, let me know. I can do more video like this, tell you how we make product. And one thing I realized that I should have saved all the sample bottle that I have. So in the future when I make more product, I will save all the samples. And when a new product launch, I can actually show you guys. See, this is 7 container that we made all the way to the final product. I think that'll be really great to show you guys. Alright, so I want to say thank you so much for watching my video today. Now, you are just Yibu away to an ideal skin. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye!